This video will be addressing the small business Minotaur and how they use social media to create better value for their customers, as well as what they can do to enhance the value for their customers through additional social media tactics. Minotaur is located in Melbourne CBD, and they sell anything from comic books to action figures, from vinyl records and highly sought after collectibles such as these. They've been pop culture specialists since 1976. They're in a high foot traffic zone, which is great in terms of store goers, but are they able to secure the online community of customers through their social media efforts? Let's find out. Social media is defined as websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. This being said, it's self-explanatory that it can be used by businesses to create better value for their customers. Customer value, on the other hand, is defined as the difference between the benefits the customer gains from owning or using a product or service and the cost of obtaining said product or service. I'll be using the Smith & Colgate's customer value framework to define what Minotaur does and doesn't do in terms of creating value for their customers through social media. Minotaur has over 8,700 followers on Facebook, so it's important that they use it to their advantage. Their Facebook page is typical of a small business. It's simple and very informational. They post weekly when there are new books on the shelves and when there is pop culture milestones or celebrity birthdays. By being informal on their Facebook, they're able to use personal language on their posts to create hedonic and experiential value, which makes them seem more of a person rather than a business trying to sell to you. A recommendation for their Facebook would be to take part in unboxing videos, showcasing their latest and greatest collectibles, which can be done via live stream video. Statistics show that consumers of social media watch live videos 3 times more than regular posts. The live stream will allow viewers to see the final product before buying to make sure that it has correct and accurate attributes. Minotaur needs to add a call to action button to their Facebook that says shop now, so that consumers know that they can easily be directed to their online store, creating an appropriate performance for them as they can shop at the click of a button. These both fall under the functional and instrumental value section of the framework. I also recommend that they pin new releases, important posts and updates to the top of their Facebook so that it's the first piece of content visitors see. It will reduce the personal involvement sacrifice of spending wasted time on their page looking for what they need, addressing the sacrifice value. In terms of Instagram, they have almost 1,000 followers, and it's where they mainly post their new release comics along with photos of them. By posting these photos, they are eliminating any psychological cost associated with not knowing what the product is going to look like. A recommendation for these posts would be to add a price tag to these photos. This allows consumers to click on the tag and see the price of an item. If the consumers are happy with the economic value of the product, then they can purchase it and the post will lead them to the website. They should consider using Instagram influencers to promote their business too. By collaborating with celebrities and authors, you can create hype around an item in store by posting a photo of the person with that item. For example, imagine posting a photo of the new Star-Lord comic held by Chris Pratt in store. This can create personal meaning for the consumers if they are a huge fan, and it will draw them into the store and they're likely to spend more time and money. By collaborating with celebrities, it will create a higher level of personal meaning for consumers as well as social meaning, and they'll be able to meet their favourite celebrities. This is referred to as symbolic value. Getting traffic to your website is hard enough, but when the website is hard to digest, it will result in lost customers who won't come back. In terms of their website, it's very outdated with their layout being super clunky with no flow. It feels very thrown together and is not user-friendly as it is overcrowded and overwhelming. You want your business to be smooth, informational, and purposeful. A good website will create more trust in your consumers. Rather than having little imagery and text overload, their website should be revamped. My idea would be to create a site that resembles a comic book. A small amount of words with a layout similar to a comic showing impactful and meaningful pictures to create sensory value for the visitors, which even helps to sell the products. Studies have shown that there is a psychology behind font choices for businesses. Each font type you use for your business evokes different emotions, so Minotaur should choose a font that is relevant to how they want their consumers to feel, therefore creating better experiential and hedonic value for consumers. My final recommendation for Minotaur is to create a Twitter account. This is where they can handle customer complaints, which allows for self-expression of feelings, creating expressive value for consumers. Alongside queries and complaints, Minotaur can tweet announcements, opening hours, events, and even promotional content such as discounts. This appeals to customer cost values as people are always wanting a better deal, which allows them to differentiate you from your competitors. By constantly updating consumers on these matters, it will create brand awareness, brand positivity, and it will help build a better brand community. In conclusion, Minotaur has some social media tactics in play, but they can definitely be expanded upon by forming new channels to create and distribute them from. They need to take some time to update their currently existing channels while staying strong to the way that they create value for their customers. Thanks.